Welcome, Chisholm Trail 61. Man, y'all know I love me some chicken and dumplings. I got a video out on 2 different ways to make them already, just on the stove top. But today I'm going to show y'all something a little different. I'm going to show you how I do a chicken and dumpling casserole. I'm going to show you how I do that coming up right now. Okay, first thing we're going to need for our chicken dumpling casserole, I just got 1 stick of butter that I just cut up here in some pieces so it'd melt quicker. I got my oven heating 375 degrees over there. I'm just going to stick this 9 by 13 casserole dish in the oven and let that butter melt in there. Now, while that butter is melting, we're going to go ahead and make up the rest of our mixtures here. So, in this bowl here, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of self-rising flour. Now it needs to be self-rising flour because this is what's going to make our dumplings in our chicken and dumpling casserole. Again, that's 1.5 cups. And to that, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of whole milk. I'm just going to pour that in there. I'm just going to take a whisk and I'm just going to whisk that up real good. Just get it all mixed up real good is what we want to do. We want it mixed up really well. And it's going to be runny, it's not going to be like a biscuit dough. It's going to be soupy like. But that's what we want because we're making a casserole. We're not just making chicken and dumplings. We're doing a chicken and dumpling casserole. So we're going to get it mixed up really well there. You can see I don't have any lumps or anything in that, so that's where we want to be right there. Just get it mixed up really well. Good thing is we can just knock it off and set it back over here, and we're going to use it again here in just a second. Next thing we want to mix up is in the bowl here. We're going to put 2 cans of chicken, cream of chicken soup. They're the 10.5 ounce cans, cream of chicken. We're going to just put them in this bowl here. We want to get it all out of there. We want to get it all that goodness. We don't want to leave anything. This recipe here goes together really quick and it's really simple. And believe you me, if you like chicken and dumplings, and let's be honest, who don't like chicken and dumplings? If you like chicken and dumplings, you're going to love this recipe. I had never met anybody that don't like chicken and dumplings now. We're just going to add our second can in. Again, that's 10.5 ounce cans, just the regular standard cans for chicken, cream of chicken soup. I just want to be sure, like I said, that I get it all. And then we're going to knock this off here. So we can put this off over there. We're going to take our spatula here. Yeah, we're going to use this same spatula for this here. Same whisk for this here. Because it's not going to make no difference. It's going to all mix together anyway. I got 2 14.5 ounce cans of chicken broth. And I'm just going to open them with my can opener here. And I'm going to pour them in there. That's 2 14.5 ounce cans of chicken broth. Now, you could use, just measure out 29 ounces out of a quart. If you don't have the cans, that would be fine. And we're just going to take and very gently, because that bowl is pretty full, we're going to mix that cream of chicken soup and our chicken broth together really well. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's getting creamy. There's not any lumps. We want to get all the lumps out of it. That ought to be good right there. And then we can set this over to the side here. We're going to set this out of the way. We're going to get this stuff, move it back here out of our way. We don't want to be fighting with that stuff, I guarantee you. We want to be able to make up our chicken and dumplings here. Okay, so our butter should be melted over there in the oven by now. That's what we were doing. We're just killing some time waiting on the butter to get melted there. We're going to see if it's melted. Okay, we got our butter mixed and our butter melted there and out of the oven. So you can see it's melted good there. I should have picked it up and let y'all see it there. I don't know how good you can see it there, but you can see it's all melted, just completely melted. What we want to do here, we got 4 cups, give or take a little bit, of chicken, the boneless, skinless chicken breast that we just diced up in like 1-inch pieces there. We fully cooked. We cooked it and then diced it up. Now, I just used 3 large chicken breasts. I didn't measure my chicken because if you know, it's not, don't have to be exact. If you want more chicken, you can add a little bit more chicken. If you don't want as much chicken, you can, you know, add a little less. A little less would be fine too. We want to just spread it around here, sort of even it out in our dish here. Right on top of that butter. And then what we want to do, we're going to take our flour mixture that we made up, give her one good quick stir, and we're just going to pour it right in on top of our chicken there. Now this is what's going to make our dumplings here. Now when I cooked my chicken, I did season it with salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of onion powder, but that's just my preference. Now you don't have to season it all. You can season it however you want to. If you want to use rotisserie chicken, that'd be fine. If you want to use you know, just chicken cooked by itself without any seasoning, that'll be fine. What we're going to do on top of that now, we got our cream of chicken soup here. And we're going to pour it on top of that. I'm just going to get me a cup here and I'm going to dip me a little bit out till I get it down some. And trick, we don't want to mix it. We're not going to stir anything. We don't really want to splatter it all, pour it in there heavy. So, you know, all at once to bust up our dumplings. So we're just going to use that spoon and just sort of pour it over that spoon and let it run down in there. That way it won't go to the bottom, you know, through our dumpling mixture there. We get it down a little bit in our bowl, then we'll just pick up the bowl and pour it out. I should have got a bigger bowl, but I didn't. And you may or may not need to use all of it. You know, both cans and stuff of it, but believe you me, this is going to be some more good eating here. And it's going to make some good dumplings. Them dumplings is going to be so good. I'm just pouring it, just letting it run over my spoon there. So you know that it, just to keep it inside my dish. Now I'm just going to fill the dish up about like so. And this casserole is not going to be a dry casserole. Like usually you cook casserole and when it gets done, you know, it's dry. You know, it doesn't have any liquid or anything in it. But remember now, this is chicken and dumplings. So we want some liquid in there, you know, sort of a gravy. And that chicken broth and the cream of chicken soup is what's going to make our gravy. Our flour and mixture, flour and milk, is what's going to make our dumplings. So we're going to put it in the oven, 375 degrees, and we're going to bake it for about 35 to 40 minutes until you know it's done. Now, you can't do the toothpick test because, like I said, it's going to be, you know, liquidy anyway. But about 35 to 40 minutes will be right, and we'll take it out and we'll bring you back. We're going to do us a taste test there. Okay, we got our chicken dumpling casserole out of the oven there, and you can see it's still got a lot of the gravy on it. That's what I was telling you about. It was going to have some of that gravy. You know, it's going to be a wet casserole. Now, I let mine go about 45 minutes because I like to get a little bit of browning on my dumplings. But whenever I do mine, I prefer a little bit of browning on my dumplings. But you can see how the dumplings are there in it. Yeah, there's going to be some more down and under there. Get them off of there. See them dumplings there? I made the dumplings there. We're going to get us a little bit out here and we're going to do us a taste test here. Ooh, is she still hot? Hadn't been out of the oven long. So we're going to, you can see our chicken in there. Our chicken in there and the dumplings. Them dumplings, how they made them dumplings there. Man, that's going to be good, but whew, she's going to be hot. I've had it sitting here for about 15, 20 minutes now. Give her a little blow. Try to cool it down a little bit so I don't blister my tongue. Man, it tastes just like chicken and dumplings cooked on the stove top. Maybe I had to get another little taste of that. Just double check, make sure. I don't want to tell y'all something that ain't true, so I need to double check, make sure it tastes like it's supposed to. Man, that may be the best chicken and dumplings I ever tasted. Hey, if you would, give the old video a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you do. Hey, we appreciate all of you take the time out of your day to watch our videos. Chicken and dumpling casserole. We'll see you on the next one.